My dad has a business, and my dad was like, I should come and work with him in the shop. I don't want to work with him in the shop. I want to make my own money. I want to be independent. I want to be angry. My mom was like, I'm not going to support you. My dad was like, I'm not going to support you. And it broke me. It broke me. It made me so sad. She was upset. She was angry. She felt like I was going out of line. I would go outside and call my mother and say, Auntie, I know Sabi do this style. Oh. My mother would say, Precious, you Sabi do am. Cut this call, go do the hair. And this man said that God told him that somebody is going to call him for help. And when the person called him for help, he should not say no. I was shocked to my bones. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. This is another video. I'm so happy to be here, guys. If you're watching my video for the very first time, my name is Miss Somahairs Precious. I'm a hairstylist and a hair vendor based in Lagos State, Nigeria. We have an amazing time on this channel. I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to be telling you guys how I became a hairstylist, and it's a very funny story. You know, I may go out of character here and there, but just enjoy the video. How did I become a hairstylist? So years back, after secondary school, I actually finished my secondary school in the East, and I came back to Lagos. I started looking for jobs with my friends, you know, before higher institution and everything. We wanted to have something doing, so we started looking for jobs. It was a crazy experience because we trekked the whole Lagos. Anywhere that our transport fare finished, we will start legging the stuff, you know. I'm so grateful we had to experience all those things. It shaped us. It helped. For me personally, it shaped me a lot. But let me just give you guys a little story. So wherever we hear that there is an interview, we are already there. Even if we don't have enough transport fare, we would know how to, you know, lap ourselves. Whatever our parents give us, we'll manage it. We'll go far places. We'll go to Ikeja. We'll go to Ajawo Estate. We'll go to many places. So someone told us there was a job in Chivita, and then we went to Chivita to look for the job. And we went to Chivita for like almost a week. We're going almost every day, and there were no jobs. There was no vacant, but I think the person in charge, you don't want to discourage us, he just kept on telling us, you just keep coming, we'll let you know if there's an opportunity, we'll let you know. When there were so many people, it was like a mini crusade ground, so many people looking for things to do. And the last day we went there, that day was a crazy day. Let me even explain to you guys what happened that day. So when we were coming back from Chivita, the money we had on us finished. We had no option than to ask someone for money to get home, because we had to get home. And it's not even like now where you can easily call on phone, somebody will do transfer for you, you use your ATM to, you know, withdraw money. It was not really, I won't say it was not a thing then, it was, but it was not so smooth as it is now. So we just needed to at least get to you know, our area before we now even find our way there. Because definitely when we get to our area, my friend's mom has a big shop where she can just go and meet her mom, and her mom is going to give us money. But we just needed to get, you know, to our area. So what we did was that we're now contemplating who is going to approach somebody that's going to help us with money. And my friends, they were so shy. Me too, I'm so shy. I'm sure you guys can see it in my eyes. I'm shy. I'm just, you know, I'm trying to beat the shyness. And I was like, how are we going to do this thing? I was like, you know, it has to be me. It has to be me. I had to approach a total stranger, and I'm like, hi, good afternoon, sir. My friends and I, we came for a job interview, but for some reasons our money was not enough, and we really need some money to get back to our location. Please help us. And the man just looked at me, looked at my friends. He was like, okay. I brought our money from his pocket, and he gave us, I think then it was like 200 naira, but it was big money, and it was enough for us to go back to where we were coming from. And I was really happy, and that experience taught me a lesson. If, as I am today now, if someone approaches me on the road, I'm like, oh, I need money for something, I give them, because I know that I've been there before. I don't even know, I don't want to tell myself that somebody is lying, because I didn't lie when it was my own turn. So I always believe people when they really, really need help, and I always help to the best of my ability. So that experience shaped me. So from there, we went to my friend's mom's shop, and then when we got to her shop, mom was like, why are you guys walking up and down in this Lagos? She told my friend, are you starving? Why are you even looking for a job? I've told you to come and stay in my shop. me as a person, I know that my dad has a business. My dad has a business, and my dad was like, I should come and work with him in the shop. I don't want to work with him in the shop. I want to make my own money. I want to be independent. I want to be independent. I want to have money for myself. And my mom is a tailor. She's very good at what she does. She has people she teaches, and she was like, Meso, come, let me teach you how to sew clothes so you can learn how to sew and become independent. I told her, Mommy, you see this tailor, I like Ronya. I don't want to become a tailor. I don't want to become a fashion designer. It's not really my thing. I really respect the craft. I see what my mom go through to make beautiful outfits, but it's not my thing. I want to do something that I really, really like, and I want to raise money from the job so I'll be able to sponsor what I want to do. So after I told my friends, my friends was like, okay, how about hair? Do you want to do hair? I said, yes. When I was small, I used to make people's hair in our compound. Hair, let's do hair. I want to do hair. So she was like, so when she said it, she was like, okay, you know what? Let's go upstairs. Let's go and meet them. She mentioned my boss's name, and then we went upstairs. She had a conversation with my boss, and my boss was like, she was going to charge each of us 15,000 naira. But because I think we're four of us, she was like, because it's four of you guys, people should bring 10,000 naira each for the skill you want to learn for 6 months, and we'll get started. I was very happy. It just felt like, when you have a passion for something, but it has never really clicked like that. But that particular experience just made it click for me, and I'm like, now it feels like everything is aligning. I really want to do hair, and now God is helping me through my friend's mom to do hair. And I was so excited. I went back home after morning prayer the next day. I told my mom and dad that I wanted to tell them something. So I told them, I was like, Mommy, Daddy, I talk about me advice. They were like, you see. Now let me explain to you guys something. My mom, she's a charismatic. In my house, I came from a Catholic home, so my mom is a charismatic woman. She's highly spiritual. She doesn't put on earrings. She doesn't do makeup. She doesn't wear anything that exposes her body. She's all covered up, very extremely moderate, and she doesn't make attachments. She doesn't wear wigs. She doesn't do anything extension except wool and Brazilian wool. So when I told her I wanted to become a hairstylist, she was against it. She was upset. She was angry. She felt like I was going out of line. The way I was raised is not how I'm going. She was like, no, you can't become a hairstylist. You go there, you touch attachments, you touch weave on, you do this, you do that. She was like, we ain't choking me. And I felt so bad. And for the very first time, I told my mom that I'm going to do hair. I'm not going to be a tailor. I don't want to be a tailor. It's not what I want to do in my life. I'm going to do hair. And my dad was like, shop. It was like, he want me to come and stay with him in the shop and, helping. My dad is a businessman. So he was like, come and stay with me in the shop. I will pay you monthly. I told my dad that I don't want to do that as well. And both of them, they looked at me. When two people are against you, man, left and right, my mom and the brother, like, I'm like, please, I don't want to do these things. I want to do hair. So after telling them, I was like, please, people should just permit me to do this thing. It's what I want to do. So both of them were like, okay, if it is what you want to do for yourself, do it. But because they were angry, my mom was like, I'm not going to support you. My dad was like, I'm not going to support you. And it broke me. It made me so sad. I just look down, I see, God, you're going to help me. I want to do this. Please, you need to help me. I had a savings then. I had 5,000 naira in my savings then. So I took the money and I gave it to my boss. I went to my boss's shop the next day with fits, with everything in me. You see, let me just even finish the story. So I went to my boss and I was like, Auntie, I like this hair thing. I want to, but I don't get money. Now this is 5,000 for my savings, but I promise you, I did very hardworking. I did learn something fast. I no go disobey you. I go learn this work. I go help you where. She was looking at me. She was like, I like you. I go collect the money, start work. That was it. So it made me very happy. And then I started learning with her. And after a while, she started asking me for the money, and I didn't have the money. I felt so sad. But let me just give you guys a brief of my work experience with my boss. I I'm a very fast learner because I already have some basic knowledge in hair. I knew how to weave, I knew how to part hair to be very clean. So it helped me so much. I think it made me really helpful to my boss because I was learning things very fast, and I was helping her in the shop. When people want to make their hair, she would just say, "Oh, ask of Precious." Even styles that I'm not so confident that I can do. My boss believes in me to a fault. He believes in me in a way that I don't even believe in myself. She'd be like, if you enter shop, ask for Precious. Precious go do am for you. Go outside and call my mother and say, "Auntie, I know sabi do this style oh." My mother will say, "Precious, you sabi do am. Cut this cord, go do the hair." I will just take a leap of faith, enter the shop. "Ma, let me see your style." I'll look at it and I'll start doing it. And I do it. I just do it. Sometimes the fact that you cannot do something is just in your head. You can actually do it. It's just in your head. You are telling yourself that you cannot do it. All you just need is somebody that believes in you, that can tell you that you can do it. And by God's grace, I had that in my boss. She believed in me so much, and it really helped me in learning the hair making thing. So after a while, guys, my money started expiring. The 5,000 naira I paid, it was time to balance off, and it became a struggle because my mom didn't want to help me, my dad didn't want to help me at that time. Both of them said no. If I don't want to do what they want, they were not going to support me, and I felt really bad. In fact, some days I had to trek to my boss's shop, and it's far. It's far. I have to trek there, and then coming home I have to nap with my friends. I have to trek so that I can save some money to pay my boss, but despite my savings, it was still not enough. So one day when I was in the village, I met so many amazing people, but one of the most amazing people I met was a pastor that actually came to the village for burial, and then we got talking because I realized that we were staying in the same place, very close to each other in Lagos. Like, he's a really, really grown man, like a 40-something years old man, but he had an interesting personality, and he found me intelligent, and we started gisting. We talk about Lagos. We say, how's life in the East? We just got talking, and then I collected his number. I was like, anytime I come back to Lagos, I'll just call you to let you know that I'm back to Lagos, not so that I can actually visit, because we actually never saw. We just saw once, and that was the end. But I believe there was a reason why God actually wanted me to meet him, and I'm going to be telling you guys. So when I was thinking of who can actually help me, it crossed my mind. I said, "Pastor." I now reached out and I called him on phone. I was like, "Sir, please, I need your help." And he was like, "What's that?" I told him that I need 5,000 naira. And this man said that God told him that somebody is going to call him for help, and when the person called him for help, he should not say no. I was shocked to my bones. The man said he's coming, like right away, that I should come downstairs and I should meet him at one popular filling station close to my boss's shop. I went there. This man gave me 5,000 naira. I went upstairs. I gave my boss. I was like, "Auntie, see, the money is complete." Madam was like, "Hey, you don't pay." I was happy. I was like, "God, is that how you work?" See, I don't know what you are going through in this life, but one thing I've noticed is that there's a pattern with how God works. No matter how the boat is shaking, it will not capsize as long as you call in the Holy Spirit inside that bus. This is not about bus, it's about our lives. The strongest prayer point I've ever prayed in my life is, "God, help me. Don't fail me. Even if this thing is not going to work out, even if I'm going to learn something from it, give me the strength to carry through." And it has always helped me in this life. So when I paid my boss, that was how I balanced, and then I started learning. I finished learning with my boss, and then I now started advertising. I started making hair for children in the streets for my landlady. My landlady was like the mommy of the area, so I make hair for her. She would go outside, tell her friends, anybody that wants to make hair, she say, "Where you they go? Come." She used to call me Imesoma. She was a Yoruba woman. I say, "Imesoma sabi do am. Come." Everybody would say, "Imesoma they do am." She made sure all her friends were patronizing me. So I started making hair for them, making hair for little kids, and I was saving some money. So one time, my mom is a tailor, like I told you guys already. So my mom had this customer that was in Germany, and she used to make outfits for the woman, then she'll ship it abroad to the woman. So the woman was like, one time so they chat through me because of a WhatsApp. My mom didn't have a WhatsApp phone then, so she was like, she wants to make a wig, that she needs someone that can make a wig. I told her, that I can go to the market, because when I learned hairdressing, the part of hairdressing I learned was not really big. It was sewing. I can do sewing very well. It was braiding. It was, every other thing, but not wigs. My boss doesn't really work with wigs that time. So she was like, I didn't know I could make a wig actually. So I was like, okay, I'll go to the market and make inquiry for who can make a very beautiful wig for you, because I have so many stylist friends that I know that are so good at what they do. So I just told her that I was gonna, help her with someone that could do it. And then I went to the market. I spoke with some of my friends, and they were like, oh, they can make the wig. Make her just bring the bundle. Say they go, let me run her. You guys should not be angry that I'm speaking pidgin English. Don't worry, there's gonna be a subtitle, but without pidgin, there's something that's gonna be missing. So she was like, they were like, make I just bring the bundle so they will help me run the thing. I was like, okay, no problem. So when I went back to the woman I spoke to, I was like, okay, I've gotten someone that's going to make the wig. The person said he's going to make the wig for 1.5, and waiting just remain now bundles. So the woman was like, okay, no problem. She's gonna give me some money to buy the bundles for her and then give it to the hairstylist to make the wig. So during this conversation, I don't know what even entered me. I was telling the woman that I actually learned hairdressing. I believe I can make the wig, but I don't want your wig to be the first wig I make, so I will not ring it. The woman was like, what am I saying? What do I mean? If I can make a wig, I should make her wig by myself. She's going to pay me the 1.5. I told her, I'm not sure I can do it very well. She said, I believe that you can do it very well. Do the wig for me. Guys, the way this woman believed in me, till today, I'm telling you, we've never seen in person. We've never, but she believed so much in me. I believe she liked the way I was chatting with her, relating with her, talking to my mom and everything. So when she mentioned that thing, I was just like, okay, ma, I'm going to do it. So I now went to the market. I went back to the market with her bundles, and then I told my friend, I was like, I want to do this thing by myself, but I'm not sabi put this closure down. You go teach me. The guy was like, nothing dey there now. Go bring your cap. Bring your cap. I said, come, we'll run am. So he just taught me together with one lady, Zara. His name is Shegun. Then the lady's name is Zara. Both of them taught me together how to place the closure. I placed it down. They say, Shebi, you sabi sew. You sabi sew for person head now. I say, yes, I sabi sew. They say, now the same thing now. You go just the sew like that. Like, say they sew for person head. You don't finish. If you don't reach near the closure, tell us. We will tell you what you go do. And that was it, guys. That was how I made my very first wig. I made it was so clean, and I sent it to her. The woman said I will be making wigs for her now. That she didn't even know I can do this. That if I come to Germany with this skill, that do I know how much I'm going to be making? I should not say I cannot do it. That this is beautiful. This is a professional job, according to her. Then, so I now started making wigs for this woman. I started making wigs for her, and she would give me money. I would go to the market. I'll buy hairs from her. So one day, somebody told me about a big market in Lagos, trade fair market, and they were like, why you dey buy hair for here? When you fit go trade fair, go buy hair. I say, they sell hair for trade fair? One morning like this, the way I do my things, if I make a decision I want to do something, I don't really like discussing too much with people, because I don't want anybody to come and discourage me. If I'm telling you, it means that I believe that you believe in me the way I believe in myself, and you're not going to discourage me. So I just woke up. I told my mom that I'm coming. I want to go to the market. She thought that it was the regular market I used to go to. That was how I found my way to trade fair, through the person's description. I got into trade fair. I entered the gate and I was confused. I didn't know my left from my right. I just walked straight, entered the first shop I saw, had a conversation with the person. For some reasons, I didn't feel that the man was transparent. I left the shop, went to another shop. The third shop I entered, the way the woman discussed with me, my mind was just at peace. I felt like I'm in the right place. And that woman was my customer for a very long time. So I started buying hair from the woman, and now with the price I was getting it from the other markets, I noticed that the people buying from trade fair are buying it cheaper, still great quality at a cheaper price. So I was still selling to the woman at the same market price, but this time around I'm making my own profit because I was buying it at a more affordable price from the market. So and I started having a business relationship with the woman. Sometimes I don't even have to go to the market. I'll just ask her, how much is this hair? How much is this hair? I'll buy for my customer, and that was it. So one time I took a picture of the wig I made for this woman, and then I posted it on Facebook, and I used it as my WhatsApp GP. My friend saw it. She was like, I like this wig, I won't buy her. I was like, okay. I told her the price of the wig. She now said, okay, that make I carry am come Alaba market. She was working in Alaba market. Make I carry am come Alaba market, say make she see am, if she like am she go pay. And that was, I took it to the market. She saw the wig, she liked it, she paid for it, and I collected my money. I was happy. Yeah, business don't start, a business woman. I was very happy. I left the shop, and then I before I even got to the gate, she called me back. She said, how far? Say her colleague wey dey here like the wig o. Say she wan buy, make I come back. Make I come back, say she wan buy wig. Omo, I ran back oh. She was not like she likes this wig and she wants to get two of this wig, one for herself and one for her sister. I say, eh? Am I joking? From there, like this, I collected the payment from her. I went back to the market. I bought the wig. I made the wig. In like 3 days, the wig was ready. I took it to her in the market. I delivered it. That was how business started. That girl, that lady became a constant customer, be a repeating Oyibo. So that lady became like a returning customer, and then she started making wigs for buying wigs from me. I was very happy, and that year I was so impressed at what I could do. And God is good. God has always been good. Thinking about it now, there was never a time that God has actually disappointed anybody. God is so good. I'm so emotional right now because that's it really helped me so much in my life. So guys, this is how I became a hairstylist, a hair vendor, and everything it is I do. You know, from there, I opened an Instagram page, though I closed down that one and opened another one in 2019. I took a break from the business and I started again in 2019. And since then, it's been from here, but to where we are now. So that was how Somahairs was born. So it was actually not Somahairs before. If I tell you guys this thing, you guys are gonna laugh at me. I won't say it. It was one funny name, but there's fresh in it. There's Teddy in the name, a long name, a funny name. And one day I was like, my friend was like, which kind of name is this? I just said, okay, I'm going to change the name. I went to bed and I told God to give me inspiration of what to use as my new name. I thought about it. One day it just came to my head, Soma. It's okay, Somahairs. And that was how Somahairs was born. So the name Somahairs was born in the year 2017. And since then, we've been Somahairs till date. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos up to this point. You guys are amazing. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate. If you watched up to this point, please subscribe to my channel, drop a nice comment, follow my page. I'm going to be linking my business page and my personal page in the description. Follow me. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.